This is why you're scared of getting into high ticket sales. You're probably watching this thinking to yourself, why will I get into an industry that I don't know anything about? Why will I get into an industry where I'm afraid of talking to people? Well, I have the answer. And that is increasing your skills, your communication skills has nothing but an upside ROI on your life, which is a return of investment. And to be very specific with you, everything in life is communication. Talking to your family is a negotiation, and that is communication. And how good you are at communication will dictate what level of actions your family and everybody around you takes that's going to enable you to actually have an advantage. And it's applicable to anything in life. Getting a girlfriend is communication. Getting a job, it's communication. Building a business, talking to clients, fulfillment, ads, whatever you want to do in life, it's communication. So why wouldn't you try to better yourself and get good at communication? It doesn't make any kind of sense. But if you're watching this and you haven't really done any kind of sales job in your life, and this is probably like your first approach to it, you need to watch this. Like, I'm an introvert and I'm awkward when I talk to people sometimes, or even when saying hi to people that I don't know. And even saying hi to people I know, I'm awkward and I'm an introvert. That's the reality. Well, you can actually get good at closing. You can get good at high ticket sales. You can get good at talking to people as long as you really want it. As long as you want it bad enough and you have a good reason to do so. For me, that reason was changing my life, getting good opportunities, building a business, getting good at closing, and making above 10K a month in commission. And that's how I bought this house at 21 years old. Not because I was afraid of taking risks, not because I wanted to live off of an easy life and uncomfortability. You gotta be uncomfortable if you wanna grow. And growing comes from being uncomfortable. So I got so used to getting uncomfortable that right now I can genuinely talk to any stranger and get a good conversation going. I can talk to any stranger and actually, close him for any offer and make a lot of money. And that comes from an unbelievable self belief and conviction on myself. I know this because a student of mine, Sergio, is struggling with this. So this is why I wanted to talk about it. Conviction comes from you wanting something bad enough for you to realize that there's no other way of it than you getting it. Because what is the other side of the wall? A life that you don't want, a life of depression, a life of sadness, a life of unrealization. Do you genuinely want that for your life? Or are you willing to take the necessary actions to step out of your comfort zone and genuinely go for them and get it? It's not that complicated, but it is complicated here. The main thing that you gotta understand is how bad do you really want it? And is it worth it? For me, it's worth it. I don't know for you guys, but I'm impacting so many people. I'm impacting my family, I'm helping them financially, I'm living my best life. I'm traveling almost every single month to the beach or any place that I want to. And I'm able to build a beautiful business where I'm impacting so many people. So many people have been blessed because I decided to help them. And I wouldn't be able to experience any of the things that I have been blessed with if if I didn't have the conviction that I have in myself. Because what separates the life that you want from the life that you have is the identity that you currently have. So you need to change your identity. And I'm not talking about being fake. I'm talking about bettering yourself. I'm talking about improving yourself and your thoughts and your communication and the actions that you're taking on a day-to-day basis. Once you change that, everything is an upside from there. You're going to get a lot better at communication the more you do it. The more times you do it, the more risk you take. There's literally no downside to it, you know? Once you understand that it's not going to be easy and there's no other way, and the life you want is still a few steps away from your identity changing, if you do all of those things together and everything comes perfectly, that's when you're gonna see the results. That's when you're gonna see the money. Not when you want it. Is when you change and better yourself. If that change never happens, then how are you supposed to get there? Think about it. Like Miguel 1.0 wouldn't be able to handle the level of pressure, anxiety, actions, risk, financial movements that I do today. Miguel 1 year ago wouldn't be able to. But guess what? I changed, I got better, I improved myself, and that's why I'm here. So this is a quick video. I don't even want to get into it so much. I think it's a simple concept, but if I can actually help some people, I'm so happy that if you feel inspired and this is something you're definitely going to do it. And I'm happy to hear what you think about it also on IG. I want to talk to you. I want to see the people in my audience. I want to genuinely provide a lot of value. So if that's you, send me a message. Tell me a little bit about you. Tell me where you are. Tell me what you're struggling with. Let's make you better. Let's change your identity. Because that's really what you need to do. If you don't do that today, nothing's waiting for you tomorrow. There's no tomorrow if there's no Miguel 2.0. So if that makes sense, get down to it.